Hey everyone, welcome back to the Answer the Call podcast. I'm your host, Azare. This episode is going to be a little different. I have been in a season of deep self-reflection lately, a lot of quiet moments, a lot of alone time, a lot of conversations with God, a lot of asking the hard questions, like where I am spiritually, where I want to be. Am I doing the things to become the woman I desire? If I'm being completely transparent, I have had a lot of questions, even recording this podcast. Not because I don't love it. I do love to be able to sit down and be vulnerable and open and honest with my listeners and just with people in general. But I'm also like, I still have not figured out everything within myself. Like, should I even be sitting down doing this? But then it's like, I want to be consistent, then I want to be a little bit more confident, a little bit more certain. I think this is exactly why the Lord has been showing me lately that obedience isn't about feeling like you're qualified. Sometimes obedience is about showing up. Sometimes it's about answering the call, even when you don't fully understand. I do feel like a real relationship with God, it looks like not having all the answers, not always feeling inspired, but continuing to show up. I consistently think about David, how he goes on these long tangents and displays such deep emotion with how he's feeling to God, but he always comes back. That is a characteristic that I never want to die. I never want to go away. I always want to go back to God. I want to be consistent, but I want God to always be the focus. Like, I want a heart after Christ, and that's it, you know? So I think reading when you don't feel like it, praying, worshiping, and asking God to create me a clean heart, Lord, renew me, renew my mind, regulate my mind, and choosing Him even when it's uncomfortable because He chooses you daily is so powerful. And I think, relationships aren't built, only in the good. It's about that long-term investment, what you do with the good and the bad. It's about continuing to show up every day. Just like in a relationship with your husband or your girlfriend, your friends, your mom, your dad, you guys go through things. You're consistently choosing that person to show up every day for them, even when it's uncomfortable. And that's exactly how it's with God. Like, we're the problem half the time. He's there. It's us. And so that's just something I've been thinking a lot about lately. For this episode, I just wanted to come on here and play this game. It's called Skin Deep, and it's a self-reflection game. It's basically a deck of cards where you ask yourself questions and you answer them. It's designed to help you be honest with yourself and open. And that's what I've been doing in my quiet time at home. On a Saturday night, I'm home, okay? Reading, journaling, figuring life out. And I want to do it with you all in this episode. I thought it was quite fitting for the season that I'm in. And we're going to answer these questions. We're going to get honest. We're going to get vulnerable. So maybe you can pause after each question and ask yourself the question, write your answer down, reflect, maybe journal, sit with it, but just be honest. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. So let's get into it. I have not played this game in so long, so I'm excited. So the first question is, state my personal philosophy in one sentence. Ooh, my personal philosophy in one sentence in this season is: the bloom is beautiful, but the roots matter the most. Describe in detail how I want my life to look 5 years from now. So I'm 30, so I'll be 35. I would say, I love this question. I'm going to say waking up in the morning to my husband. Prayerfully, I am married. Maybe a few kids, but waking up to him, us spending time together, having our moment together in the mornings, going to the gym, getting the kids ready, having my own business for women. I would love to have like a nonprofit and to be able to do that and be home with my kids, with my family. I would want to be able to like travel more and just to experience life more and to have a family to do that with. I think that would be like such a beautiful life to me, but also still do what I love and to give back in some capacity to support my husband in whatever he desires, to be that support system for him. I think I would love to be able to do that. But then also to just come home to have a family, like be in a space where I can have like gatherings at my house and my niece is over because they're literally the only kids right now. And just living, having fun, laughing, like that is like how I envision my life 5 years from now. for sure. And just creating new memories like with my husband and my kids. The next question is, describe what it would feel like to accomplish a long life dream of mine. Well, a long life dream of mine would be to have a nonprofit for women in the fitness, health, wellness space. I would be extremely happy and extremely content. And I would feel very much accomplished that I'm able to help others with like my story and just to be there for other people. What is something new I can try right now? I have been going back and forth about this, but I would love to like start building Legos. Like, like the cool Legos at Target. Like they have like this rose one. I can't find it anymore, but it's like a rose Lego. It's huge. It's a lot of pieces. But I would love to just start doing that at home. So like on a Saturday night, I would love to just pop open some wine, do some Legos, and build something. I think I can work on my building skills a little bit. I think that was like a cool new hobby. What is the biggest gift I've ever given myself? I think solitude. I think learning how to sit with yourself and only yourself, like enjoying your own company, like that has generally been the best gift I've given myself and has been so healing and so eye-opening for me. And I feel like I've just grown a lot and been able to see more clearly. The next question, what is the opportunity I am preparing for? I would say the opportunity I'm preparing for in this season is just to show up and to step into what the Lord has already said is going to happen. That is what I'm preparing for. That is why I felt it was critical for me to sit with myself this summer and to figure out, Azrae, like, how do you want to show up spiritually, emotionally, mentally for yourself, for others? Like, what does she look like? And to do it, that preparation, I'm preparing for everything the Lord said is going to happen. So standing on that heavy. How am I most like my father and how does that scare me? I've never sat back and thought, how am I most like him? You know what? This is one, actually, I take it back. I have said this because it's something I want to work on is consistency. My dad struggles with showing up and being consistent. I would say I can do that at times. So I've definitely been working on, like, if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Even when I'm uncomfortable, even when I don't want to do it, because I want to be a woman of my word all the time, not just half the time. And I don't want to pick and choose, I think sometimes we're honest. We can pick and choose when we want to show up and when we don't. I want to be like through and through. So that does scare me because I feel that's a generational thing I have seen. I definitely am extremely hard on myself when I don't do that. But we're growing, we're learning. Okay, so the next question is, what is the lesson life is teaching me at this point in time? It is teaching me to truly submit to God. It's teaching me to truly learn how to sit with yourself and love yourself. It's teaching me what true self-love is. It's not all the cute things. It's the hard, uncomfortable moments, the things no one sees you do. And it's teaching me how to grow up and to be the woman that you've said you wanted to be, and make sure it matches also the Lord as well in the process. So that's like what life is teaching me. It's teaching me consistency. It's teaching me how to show up. It's teaching me let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. It's teaching me grace, even with myself and growing. I think sometimes we can get so wrapped up in growth where we're not giving ourselves grace and we're super hard on ourselves. How do I overcome my greatest honesty? I feel like being honest with myself is how I overcome my greatest challenge. And if you're honest with yourself and then you do the work, it's going to be a good time. The next question is, where do I feel most capable? And what about it makes me feel so capable? I would say working out. I feel extremely capable when I work out. It leaves me feeling so good, so level-headed. It also helps consistency and my determination even more. Get my best thoughts when I'm working out. I feel lighter after I'm done working out. And I'm pushing myself. The next question is, what 3 experiences from the past shape my current perception? I would say losing my dog. It taught me not to have any idols, nothing before God, because that was something where I definitely did. I didn't even realize I was doing that. So that definitely changed my perception on life and how I show up in the world. Another thing that changed my perception, knowing that God is a relational God, like that changed my perception and my thought process. It's easier for me to come to the Lord and be honest and transparent in how I feel when I'm upset, when I'm angry, when I'm like, God, I don't like what they did, and this is how I'm feeling. Like I can do that easily now, and knowing that he's receptive to that, being honest and open, that's what he wants and desires. So that's definitely changed my perception a lot, because I always say now, if I knew that when I was younger, I feel like it would have saved me a lot, and also helped me understand that the relationship dynamic with the Lord, because he's so relational. The next thing I would say changed my perception, a life experience. I would say not having, like, I had two parents in the household, but not having them both show up how I thought they should show up. It changed my perception on having expectations for people, but in a healthy way. Like knowing that, our parents show up for us how they were taught, especially if they didn't do like the work and if they don't see the need or the desire there. It changed my perception on how I want to show up for my children and for my future family and for myself. The next question is, what am I doing daily to become the person I want to be? Something I'm doing daily: reading the Bible daily, journaling daily, praying. I've been working out, eating healthy. I have not been drinking. I might have some wine every now and then, but it's not like a routine. Like I'm not doing it every day. I am having a skincare routine. I'm taking time outside. I'm reading. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm being very detailed on the life that I want in my journal. I'm writing things down. I'm also taking time for myself. I'm doing a lot of solo dates and just loving me. So when that time does come to love someone else and to have a husband and a family and to grow, and I can show up for them how they need, not how I think it should be. The next question is, what is something I'm taking for granted? Before I started adding this to my routine, is going on nice long walks in the morning. I was taking for granted because I love doing that. Just like sitting by the water, waking up early, getting some vitamin D. I was taking that for granted. What do I need to learn right now? I need to learn how to be content while still making progress. Acknowledging you had a good day, acknowledging you did well today, but we still have more work to do. I think I can be more gracious and show more contentment within myself, for sure. What could life possibly be trying to teach me right now? To enjoy the present, because I know this year has started off rocky, but I really feel in my soul that this is going to be I'm going to end 2026 on a high note. So I need to enjoy the process and learn and grow as much as possible and sit with the Lord. So that's what I feel like life is teaching me right now. Yeah, because I know God's going to blow my mind. I don't know how, but I just know. What am I most grateful for in this period of my life? For my friendships and for my ability to take correction. The next question is, how have I grown the most in the past year? Ooh, I think I've grown so much, you all. A little testimony for you guys. 2 years ago, I literally was sleeping in my car, didn't have a place. I signed my lease a week later, moved into my apartment, started a new job. Fast forward now, I'm in my fully furnished apartment 2.5 years later. I have a great job. I'm working toward my goals. I am level-headed. Has it been easy all the time? No. I think I've grown so much in that area. Going through all that was wild. Getting out of a 4-year relationship, wild, but it made me stronger. I sat at God's feet. I literally just would read the word, pray, go to the park, and repeat. And I've just grown so much, like, in my faith, my friendships, just seeing how like God has brought me community also and new people in my life has been amazing. I know he's preparing me for like my heart desires. It's been amazing. Like every time I come home, I'm like, wow, like I had literally nothing in this apartment I had 2 years ago, you guys. I was literally homeless. So yeah, I've grown a lot. The last question is, what do I yearn for that I fully have not acknowledged yet? Ooh, I think, honestly, y'all, let's just end it here. Something I yearn for that I'm not gonna lie is that I really, really just desire and look forward to having my own family. I think as I've gotten older, like I'm 30, which is young, I do look forward to that. And I look forward to the day I can wake up to my husband and to my kids. I hate admitting that sometimes. I think sometimes in this world, Like nowadays we're like, oh, I'm so independent, and I love my independency. I do, but I do look forward to the day where I have a husband and I am like, yes, babe, whatever you want kind of energy. I think about the day where I can come home to my husband and us just chill, laugh, crack jokes, have a time in the house, go pick out some candles. I don't know. Do the married things, you know, the day-to-day things. Like, I look forward to all that, even though I am enjoying my independency. Like, I cannot lie. Like, that is something I think about often. I think about the family I marry into. Like, oh, I hope, you know, I'm cool with his mom and his family and all the things, you know. I look forward to that. I do. I really, really do. And I know I do, especially now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this self-reflection game. I hope it made you think of your own life, your own story, but also just some encouragement, because if I can do it, you can do it. And also, I just want to end by reinforcing that I'm going to always highly encourage you guys to have a relationship with God. Like, I probably said that 10 times, but it's extremely important. And I want everyone to win spiritually. It's so, so important. And the Lord loves you. The Lord is fun. The Lord is kind. The Lord is caring. And He already knows. So just come to Him how you are, and He will love you. He will guide you. He will lead you. And He has already called you His, and He died for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Answer the Call. I will talk to you guys a little later, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.